Hi guys, welcome to another unpacking video. It's been a few months since I bought anything that kind of class as retro. Probably the modded Game Boy was the closest I got, and I think that was back in April, May time. So this might end up getting this video having tomatoes and stuff thrown at me because it is a bit of a strange choice, but it's something I've always been intrigued by. So let's crack it open and see, shall we? Hang on a minute, trusty scissors this time. Oh, there we go, straight in. Now this cost me £55. I'm a bit, for that much money, I'm a bit annoyed that the guy hasn't actually put it inside a proper box. That's the only bleeding problem with them when they, hang on, nearly there, it's coming off, and we're out. Hang on. Yes! So what do we have here? Yes, it's an n-gage QD. Now, I'm sure everybody at home is moaning and groaning away. I mean, the original n-gage has got a terrible, terrible reputation. First of all, because it was an awful phone. I mean, in order to use it, I mean, I can remember back in the day considering getting one because of what it was a gaming phone, and that wasn't the norm. I was looking at contracts and stuff, and they were about £45 a month. And luckily, I didn't take the stupid motion of actually going and buying one because I never actually got to try it in the shop. So I got to miss the whole wedge thing on the side of your head. But anyway, the QD, I think they released about a year after the first one, maybe a bit less, and they fixed all the problems with the original. But I've always been tempted to get one, but I've never seen one at a decent price. And I sold a load of stuff on eBay, and then oh, it's tiny, it's proper tiny. Now it does come with what's that? Oh, that's the original SIM card. Apparently it's got a dummy SIM card in, so you don't actually have to use a proper one, but it's tiny. I mean, like I say, look at the size of my hand, just to compare it to something, you're like, that's my modern day smartphone. I mean, look at that, it's just nothing to him. But yeah, what the hell's that? Some sort of like rubber grip on the end. The guy did say in his auction that the rubber around the thing was a wee bit broken, but said that was the norm. But anyway, I'm only going to be using it for playing games. It doesn't actually feel too bad. That screen is, like I say, look at the size of that, my thumb against that screen. That is tiny, absolutely tiny. Now, where's the power button? I don't know where the bloody hell it is. Hatches on top there. It is literally a proper mobile phone. That it's not nothing too fancy or anything. So that turned it on. Maybe that turns it on. Come on, bloody hell! Can I not work out where the power button is? Oh well, that's a shame. We can't. It probably needs charging, to be honest. Anyway, yeah. Let's see what else is in the wee box. It's got all the original manuals with it, a 2004 gaming booklet. Now quick glimpse through that there. It's got a fair few games. I think there was about 53, 54 titles are released officially, and maybe about 4 or 5 protos or demos and that sort of thing. This one hasn't got any games, but oh, what's that? Nokia QD. Oh, there's some games on that by the looks of it. Maybe put that on my PC later. What's that? A massive manual. Oh yeah, proper. Anyway, yeah, back to base. Headphones included in it. Typical phone. Charger pack, nice and handy. Yeah, the SD card must be in it then. Let's have a quick look on the back of the box. Oh, nothing too fancy about it. Yeah, one of the things I did buy is the games. They're really stupidly expensive, but basically because they just could not sell any. So what I started to do was look online for ROMs, obviously, and the games are tiny. They're like 10, 12 meg, maybe about 32 at the biggest. And I managed to download the entire bloody library. And it's just over a gig inside. It's literally just over a gig, tiny. So I thought, well, I'll have a look at the memory card to see what you can do with it, and that's the best I could find. It's a weird SD card, but it's not an SD card, it's called an MMC SD card. And as you can see up there, I don't know if the camera can zoom in on it. It's basically, so that will work in an SD slot, but I can't get it out now. Oh dear, oh there we go. Like, look at that, 2 pieces, yeah? So that goes in the phone, and that's just the thing for using it with the PC and everything. I'll have to work out how you actually install the games across, because I have no idea. I thought it'd be something nice and simple, you literally just leave them on the card, but apparently not. You need to do a bit of jigging with menus and stuff inside, so I will have a play with that later. But yeah, I mean, I'm just going off the back at one of the main reasons I was looking into it. I thought, you know, I always thought, oh, I fancy playing that Civilization or that Path to Glory game. It's in this, you know, we've just seen it before in this mode. I mean, the games look sort of okay. There is very, very little footage or coverage or anything online. Even YouTube is very, very lacking. You get the odd system review and that's it. And then there's mostly a few gameplay trailers. So I'm thinking of doing what I did with the Cyan 5MX. I mean, there was next to no footage on that. My footage is pretty much all you can get of it these days. So yeah, have a look back from your channel if you're into that sort of thing. But what I think I'm going to do is, because it was so cheap, I'll probably over the next couple of months, I'll do a complete run through of every single game that was ever released for it, including all the demo stuff and everything. And I'll probably create a little spin-off blog or website just to host them all, because I think it'd be just quite a neat thing for people to look at again, because there's just next to nothing online, which is a shame. It's I mean, let's say it had a terrible reputation as a gaming platform, but at the time, I mean, just look at the quality of the graphics off that picture. There was just nothing like it back then. That sounds a 2004 FIFA game. Requiem of Hell, that looks like an RPG. Rayman, typically like Splinter Cell. I actually heard that's one of the better games. Oh, I mean, like, look at that, Virtua Cop. That's the style of graphic. I mean, the screenshots are great because they literally just look at the tiny screen. Let's Tomb Raider. I had no idea. So there's a version of oh my god, there it is, Tomb Raider on it. That's Lara there. Is that classic one? PS1 Pandemonium, Tony Hawk's. So that's supposed to be one of the best games, I think. Pocket Kingdom, from what I could work out online. But I think it's an online multiplayer as well. Sorry guys. So yeah, look forward for more Nokia footage. I'll try and work out how the hell I'm going to do it, because like I said, the device is absolutely tiny. You know, it practically fits in the palm of my hands. I don't know how we're going to record that well, but we'll work something out. As always guys, thanks for watching, and please look forward to another video soon.